Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud.
And we'll start out in Lexington, where Chef Cole Arimes is making edible art out of as many local ingredients as he can get his hands on.
The farmers just come and knock on your back door and have a truckload of produce, and you hop in the back and just pick it out.
Cole is the owner and head chef at Cole's 735 Main, where you find a menu as diverse as they come.
We do a little bit of anything and everything. It could be French classic, or it could be Asian, or it could be a little bit of Indian, whatever we're in the mood for, whatever is in season.
What's Cole cooking up today? What do you say we go on location? That's where we find my broadcast partner, Tim Laird. Tim?
It's easy to find Cole's 735 Main because the address is in its name. What's not easy to find is food like this anywhere else. There's local beef prepared to perfection, all kinds of reinvented Southern classics, fresh-made pasta dishes, even a Kentucky-style charcuterie board with samples of smoked local meats and cheese. You do everything from scratch, I understand.
Pretty much everything but mayonnaise.
Okay, very good. And this is going to be one of those scratch dishes, too, that I love. This is your tortellini?
It'll be made with a house-made ricotta, which make house-made out of milk, cream, and a little bit of vinegar. We'll add a little bit of seasoning to the mix here.
Perfectly simple, just like they do in Italy. It's the real deal.
Absolutely. And once we get that nice and incorporated, we'll lay out our tortellini circles. Our dough is also made in-house, just a little bit of egg, flour, and a little bit of water to bring it all together. We'll brush each piece with a little bit of water, just so we can seal it.
So here's the secret, to kind of keep them together.
That'll keep them together so they don't bust apart on you while you're cooking them.
Next, the chef puts a small scoop of his ricotta on each pasta round, being careful not to overfill.
If you got too much, it expands and just, you have a pot of dirty water.
Here's the secret to turning these into tortellini.
So it's almost like a taco. We'll seal it up.
Perfect.
Hit it with a little bit of water.
Talk about handcrafted. This is not what you buy in the store. Look at this. Every one made to perfection.
We got a nice pot of boiling water here with a nice amount of salt. Those will take about 4 minutes to cook.
In the meantime, Cole starts the sauce in a separate pan with shallots and some minced garlic.
It's a good base. We're getting a little translucent there, so we'll go ahead and deglaze with a little bit of white wine. Add a little bit of baby heirloom tomatoes.
Beautiful.
A little bit more of the herb. And we'll put in a little knob of butter to finish it off.
A little flavor and also give it a nice color.
Well, as I say with French cooking, a little butter does the body good.
Absolutely. That's done, and so is the tortellini, which now goes right into the pan.
Give that a final couple tosses to incorporate.
Perfect, yeah, because the tortellini's cooked, but now you just want to add all those flavors and let them marry up together. The tortellini goes onto the plate first, and then the chef drenches them with that luscious tomato butter sauce.
Add all of this goodness on top. And I'm going to finish that with a little cheese and herb. And this will be a blend of Parmesan, Reggiano, and Asiago cheeses.
Beautiful. The tortellini, a true Italian dish that's all Kentucky proud, Cole. This looks absolutely fabulous. It's always a fresh menu with fresh ingredients.
Absolutely. Our farmers really drive the direction the menu goes, just depending on what's on the back of the truck.
Love it. Can't get any fresher than that, or more Kentucky proud.
Exactly.
That's a great vegetarian dish, but if you want something a little meatier, try this. It's a Kentucky-raised pork chop with lots of colorful extras, prepared by Chef de Cuisine Nathan Voorhees. You can tell just by looking. This is a chef who knows a lot about pork.
You're right there.
And you're going to show us the secrets to this beautiful pork chop.
Well, this is a local product. This comes from Marksbury Farm. We treat it very simply. First thing you always want to do is season generously with salt and pepper. And then we're going to go into a nice screaming hot pan right here.
Oh yeah, there it is.
That'll get a hard crust on your meat and prevent the meat from sticking to the pan.
And that's why you want to put it in the pan, leave it there for a little bit until that crust forms?
Yeah, don't mess with it.
It's a good secret.
We'll give that a nice flip.
There's that beautiful crust you were talking about. Like you said, it doesn't take long when that pan is hot.
Right. We're going to go ahead and finish that up in our broiler. Meanwhile, we're going to create some spring vegetables to accompany it. We're going to go in with some radishes, a little snap pea, and some fresh scallions. We're just going to quickly cook these. We want them to have some nice texture to them still.
And a little crunch, and I'll tell you, you're staying true to being fresh, all local.
Exactly,
and
exactly
delicious.
right.
And speaking of delicious, check out the sauces that Chef Nathan is serving with his pork chop.
This is a Spanish romesco sauce. It's a nice healthy sauce. It's an olive oil base. We've got some roasted piquillo peppers, some fresh almonds, paprika, and some other seasonings. This is a little red cabbage puree. I've just seasoned with a little red wine.
Beautiful. I don't think I've seen a red cabbage puree before. This is very new. To me, that is.
We're going to plate those down right on top of our puree.
Next, enter the perfectly seared pork chop. Wait until you see the presentation on this.
First, remove the bone. Stick that down right here. And then give this a nice slice, always across the grain.
That's a good secret to know, too. I mean,
Yeah, if you slice with the grain, it gets a little tough and chewy. So always against the grain. That'll go here. And we're just going to finish that with a little extra virgin olive oil.
oh, beautiful. Kind of give it a nice little glaze and just a little bit of flavor on
Little
top.
sheen, little flavor, and that's it.
Another Kentucky Proud dish. I love this. You know the farmer where the meat and the vegetables came from. Awesome. Chef, thank you so much for sharing some of the secrets that you serve right here at Cole's. Of course, Cole is the name of the chef and the owner and the name of the restaurant.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Come in and see him.
I appreciate it.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud.